Basically, the smart MC are the main character whose high intelligence is part of the reason why they're going to save the world from evil forces. It's one of the most cliche types of heroes that you can have. This time I will share about how the best manhwas have some of the greatest and smartest MCs. Many people ask me for my recommendations on manhwas to read, so I think I will make my favorite list once more. So be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification. These webtoon storyline is a very smart and a very good one to read. All characters are well written, so it'll keep you reading. It has a very realistic happenings, and this manhwa will make you get hooked in the story and keep you reading until you finish. And you might be surprised with how they ended. Without further ado, let's begin our journey. Number 10. Capture the Golem and escape poverty. Hardworking Tae-jun's struggling to support himself and his sister. So, when an old friend asks him to try out a video game with hideous monsters called Golem, he gladly takes a break from reality. When these golems show up in real life, killing and destroying everything in sight, they're terrifying, but also full of treasures like gold and diamonds that people are dying to get. With his knowledge of the game, Tae-jun's primed to take these monsters down. The hunt is on, but will he survive? The story is fun, it's pretty cliche, but it holds your interest enough to care about it. He just has knowledge, which is an advantage, but he has to work for his strength and risk life. Yes, his life. He's got to risk his own damn life. Give it a try. Number 9. Return to Player. Another manhwa with a smart MC. 10 years ago, a group of gods turned everyone on Earth into players of a sadistic game that forced them to kill monsters in real life, or be killed themselves. Seham Kim has already seen how this game will play out. Everyone in the world dies except for him. When he's given the chance to go back in time and start a second playthrough, Sehun is determined to change the course of events and beat the gods at their own game. Overall, it's a fun read. The plot is fun, the characters are interesting, and the manhwa doesn't take itself too seriously, which is a pretty good thing. I like manhwas that way. Number 8. Return of the 8th Class Magician. It is more a laid-back, relaxing story, and it will get you entertained well. The MC is OP, of course, and you'll love the way his character development takes place. So far, this manhwa feels so refreshing. In my opinion, the art is almost perfect. The few characters that have been introduced so far have personalities that are unusual for this type of manhwa, and the story really seems promising. I like the story so far. The MC is OP without a doubt. The art style is amazing, of course, and this manhwa has like 20 plus chapters for now. It's been many years since I've bloodied my hands for the United Empire and its emperor Ragnar. I wanted to return to my hometown and live a quiet life as if to repent for my sins. However, you are a great 8th class magician who is able to overthrow me and the empire at any time. How could I let a monster like you stay alive? After being betrayed on the verge of death by Ragnar, who was my friend as well as my emperor, he stabbed my heart with a dagger that had time magic applied to it. The redemption I want is to put everything back to its place. Number 7. Trash of the Count's Family. It's pretty good and well drawn, unique, and fun to read. This one is a great read. It's just so interesting and entertaining to read. You never really know how and what to expect because of what's coming, because I feel like this type of take on isekai isn't done very often. I also love the MC's personality. He's so chill and realistic. A high school boy who was transported to a different dimension from Earth, along with the birth of numerous heroes of the continent. He became part of that novel as a trash count. The family that oversaw the territory where the first village that Choi Han visits is located. The problem is that Choi Han becomes twisted after the village and everyone in it are destroyed by assassins. The bigger problem is that this stupid trash who has become... he's become trash basically. He doesn't know about what happened in the village and messes with Choi Han only to get beaten to a pulp. This is going to be a problem. Now all these are the thoughts of our main character, and that is how our main character thinks of avoiding the problems. But unfortunately, he ends up in it. This is a very awesome manga. Yep, a very awesome manga. Although our main character is not overpowered, our main character is pretty smart, so count on the list, eh? Number 6. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. To say the truth, I really liked this manhwa back then. Dogja had no idea. He had no idea his favorite web novel, 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse, was going to come to life, and that he would become the only person to know how the world was gonna end? Damn. He also had no idea he would end up becoming the protagonist of this novel turned reality. Now, Dogja will go on a journey to change the course of the story and save humankind once and for all. This is an amazing manhwa. The concept is amazing, so give it a try. Number 5. Solo Max Level Newbie. This one is a great read. Jin Hyuk, a gaming YouTuber, was the only person who saw the ending of the game Tower of the Trials. However, when the game's popularity declined, it became difficult for him to continue making a living as a gaming YouTuber. Since he already saw the ending of the game, he was about quit playing it. But that day, Tower of the Trials became reality, and Jin Hyuk, who knew about every single thing in the game, took over everything faster than anyone possibly could. I'll show you what a true pro is like. This will be a good manga for the void that Solo Leveling is going to leave us with. The story is different than Solo Leveling, of course, and is more game-based. I definitely recommend, but Solo Leveling, I mean, come on. Is that an argument? Solo Leveling is like our daddy. We worship you! Number 4. Mercenary Enrollment. And another manhwa with a cool, smart MC. Oh yeah. 10 years prior to this story, there was apparently an airplane crash from which many people died. The main character was thought to be dead, of course, by everybody. However, his sister and grandpa had been notified that he was actually alive and he's going to transfer to his sister's school. He had been living as a soldier for the 10 years he was missing and is super duper strong. He now deals with his sister's bullies at school and it's just satisfying. It does not let us rest. Every damn chapter is so good! It's unique in a very good way as well. I can't find a story just like this one. I can't rate it. I can't really rate it 10 out of 10. I'd love to, but it doesn't really have that many chapters. And we don't know where the story is going to lead to. But yeah, it's still worth it. It's definitely a good read. Number 3. The Max Level Hero Will Return. This manga has one of the most beautiful art styles and a superb OP smart main character, the weak prince of an insignificant country, Prince Devi. After becoming comatose, his soul escaped into the temple where the souls of the hero have gathered. He trained for 1,000 years and he has now returned to a max level hero. The main character has trained in the art of assassination. He is an expert in swordsmanship. With these qualifications, MC returns back, and when he opens his eyes, he realizes that all... Yep, you guessed it. All behind that's been happening about everything, it was a giant conspiracy. And thus, our main character Davy starts his royal life and takes revenge. Number 2. The beginning after the end. This was amazing, and it was a great read. This manga is pretty good. The story is amazing, and the art style is just beautiful. The manhwa is beautifully fitting in the multiple genres and is very engaging in terms of its story. You won't get bored reading it as the story is well paced. The artwork is pleasing to the eyes as the colors used are very bright and vibrant. The detailed artwork will definitely get you hooked to it after a few chapters. The beginning after the end involves the story of the great King Grey, who is a capable fighter and has a lot of wealth, and one day he passes away and gets reincarnated into a new world as Arthur Lewin. The new world is filled with mysterious creatures, and of course a wonderful magic. Now, Grey has the chance to live his life to the fullest while being modest and making himself highly respectable in the eyes of the inhabitants of the new world. Number 1. Solo Leveling. This one is the best among any manhwa I have ever read. Solo Leveling is a highly praised manhwa all around the world and for a lot of good reasons. It features a zero-to-hero story with amazing twists and breathtaking artwork. It definitely is a true masterpiece in the world of manhwa that we would recommend everyone to start reading ASAP. The story of Solo Leveling starts with a mysterious gate opening, connecting the human world with the monster world. As soon as the gate appeared, ordinary humans started having superhuman powers to combat the bloodthirsty monsters that were after their lives. Sung Jin-woo is an E-rank hunter who decides to take a bet and explores a dungeon with the hardest difficulty. He is almost beaten to death by the monsters, but suddenly he receives some mysterious power, with which he's able to see the quest log. Now with the newfound power, Sung Jin-woo, who starts his journey from zero to hero. Give it a shot, man, you just gotta watch this one, this is just too good! Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Make a comment below of which one you've seen. Do share your experience. Don't forget to like the video. Do press the bell icon to get notified about the latest videos and news trends. Till then, take care and stay safe.